Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our ceremony. Today we're going to be swearing in Lieutenant Joseph Knoll and our 8 new firefighters who are going to be sworn in. They just freshly graduated from the Mass Firefighting Academy. So, thank you. So, this time I'll ask everyone to stand and salute the flag, please. Say the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. On behalf of the City of Revere Fire Department, let us start by welcoming the family members of our newly promoted Fire Lieutenant Joseph Knoll, and also a warm welcome to the families of our newest firefighters being sworn. The Panis, the Hills, the Mullins, the Pulas, the Lavassiers, the D'Ambrosios, the Mcmillans, and the Hurd family. We welcome all of you into our extended family. I'd like to recognize our city and state officials present with us this afternoon. Our Honorable Mayor Brian Arrigo. Mayor Arrigo has been a tireless supporter of this fire department. The mayor has been working hard to ensure that our firefighters have the proper funding to fully staff and equip this department. We look forward to working with Mayor Arrigo in the years ahead as we begin to demo and rebuild a new modern fire station on the site of the long-shuttered Alderney Mills Fire Station in the Point of Pines neighborhood of the city. Yeah. From the City Council here with us today, we have Councilor Steve Morbido. And Ward 5 Councilor, tireless supporter of that fire station project, Councilor John Powers. Also with us, we have recently retired City Treasurer and Chief Financial Officer, 42 years of service, George Anzoni. Also with us is a dear old friend of mine, the police chief, Jim Guido. And also present with us this afternoon are officials from the Revere Firefighters, Local 926, President Lieutenant Kevin O'Hara, Vice President Michael Amato, and Secretary Treasurer Captain Robert Fortuna. Let me also recognize our distinguished retirees in attendance with us this afternoon. We have with us Anthony DiGiovanni. Where is it? Hey. Okay. Billy Petrilli. Hey. The living legend, Dan Floyd. And Anthony Capaccia. Hey. Obviously, so. And we have a last-minute entry here, Ward 2 Councilor Ira Novoselsky. There he is. Lastly, I'd like to welcome our active off-duty members who are with us in attendance. Deputy Chief Glenn Rich, Deputy Chief Sean Mannion, Firefighter Barry Johnson. Thank you all for being here. At this time, I'd like to give you our Honorable Mayor, Brian Arrigo, to say a few words.
Chief's going to make me blush with all those kind words. Not used to that. Thank you, Chief. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for being here. It is, of course, a wonderful day for the City of Revere. Anytime we have an event like this where we promote somebody, we welcome 8 new firefighters, it's a good day for our city and for the residents of our city. And I've always said that public safety is probably the most important function in all of local city government. On a local level, public safety is personified in the men and women who collectively we call first responders, who answer the call of an emergency anytime anywhere. They don't ask questions about race, religion, or income. They simply ask the questions that they need answered to do their job well. And when I talk about firefighters, I often say that they're everyone's best friend, but that they're the best friend that you never want to have to call. And in a dire event, they are our first responders. And they're the people that we need when we need superheroes. They're the people that we call. And so today we have the honor and pleasure of swearing in 8 new superheroes. And we have the honor and pleasure of promoting a superhero to lieutenant. The 8 new firefighters who stand before us, they ascend to a livelihood that carries an urgency in protecting our residents. But there's so much more. They're guardians fighting fires. They're ambassadors for our community when you're in a school or you're around the neighborhood. They're mechanics, making sure that the equipment that we invest in, that the chief so kindly mentioned, has a long life for our taxpayers. They are so much more than just firefighters. They are truly Revere's finest. And so while we celebrate today and we celebrate the swearing in of 8 new firefighters, we also have to extend our gratitude to the families because the sacrifice that all of you make in having somebody who protects and serves our city the way that our firefighters do, it's clear that that takes a toll on the families. And so I want to thank you on behalf of the city of Revere. Thank you for your sacrifice to the city. And before I end, I'll mention Lieutenant Knoll. Congratulations on your promotion. Lieutenant Knoll has served the city of Revere for the last 7 years, and his accomplishment today is a signal of his commitment to our city and his sacrifice for our city, and also the sacrifice made by his family. And so I'll end by saying that what I remember and what I take away from events like this is that a firefighter's life is not lived in isolation. There's a certain level of worry that the family members have when the day begins. It imposes difficulties on household schedule, difficulties when it comes to celebrating holidays, birthdays, anniversaries, all the important life events that are subject to the unexpected call of duty. So we congratulate all of you. We thank all of you for your service, and we especially say thank you to all the families that are here today. Revere is grateful and thankful for your sacrifice. Thank you.
Promotional ceremonies are one of the most joyful ceremonies performed in the fire service. Successful fire officer candidates work extremely hard to achieve their promotions. An abundance of discipline and sacrifice are necessary as candidates begin this most difficult process. Fire officer candidates study full-time for a year in order to adequately prepare for this exam. Additionally, candidates absorb the out-of-pocket expenses to prepare for the exam, including the purchasing of the required reading list books, study materials, and the $250 examination fee. The necessary materials are expensive, costing each candidate several $1,000s. All their time, energy, and money expended for the privilege of sitting for the competitive promotional exam to compete for a promotion that may never become available. For there are no guarantees when it comes to this highly competitive process. Without question, the most costly sacrifice for Lieutenant Knoll and his family were all the family times missed during the past year the lieutenant spent in self-imposed exile preparing for the exam. I congratulate your families and especially your spouse for all their love and support, and for a job well done. I have had many opportunities to work with Lieutenant Knoll over the years. I know he brings a lot of energy and enthusiasm to the job. He'll make an excellent fire lieutenant. I congratulate you for stepping up and taking a leadership role on the fire department and look forward to working with you in the years ahead. Now, Joe. Lieutenant Joseph Knoll, badge number 599, 35 years of age, married, wife Janelle and daughter Gianna, veteran, honorably served in the United States Navy, permanent appointment date February 17th, 2013, promoted to the rank of lieutenant January 16th, 2020, sworn this day, February 24th, 2020. Now administering the oath to Fire Lieutenant Joseph Knoll shall be City Clerk Ashley Melnick.
Lieutenant, please raise your right hand and repeat after me using your own name after I say aye. I
Joseph Knoll,
solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will faithfully and impartially
that I will faithfully and
discharge and perform
discharge
all the duties incumbent upon me
all the duties incumbent upon me
as a lieutenant of the City of Revere Fire
lieutenant.
Department,
The Revere Fire Department,
according to the best of my abilities and understanding,
according to the best of my abilities and understanding,
agreeably to the rules and regulations
agreeably to the rules and the regulations,
of the Constitution and laws of the Commonwealth.
Constitution, laws of the
So help me God.
help me God.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Thank you.
Okay, where's Janelle? Come on up, Janelle. Pinning Lieutenant Knoll's badge will be his wife, Janelle. Okay. Okay. To our 8 firefighters, all successful graduates of the Massachusetts Firefighting Academy, recruit class number 280. Congratulations to you on a job well done. These members are embarking on a new and exciting profession. You are joining a proud fire department truly unlike any other. This fire department is unique in that not only are we vigilant in honoring our grand history and traditions, but we continue to progressively move forward, constantly striving to better serve the needs of our citizens. As we all know, firefighting is not a solo effort. Firefighting is all about teamwork. Teamwork and cooperation are critical to everything we achieve in the fire service. It is essential that we can trust and depend on each other to perform our jobs, especially under the most stressful and challenging conditions. Remember that being a firefighter is not just a job, it's a calling or vocation. At the conclusion of your probationary period, all of you will be well prepared and will become essential members of our team on the Revere Fire Department. In closing, I'd like to wish all of you a very long, healthy, happy, and rewarding career on the Revere Fire Department. Be proud and stay well. Thank you. Administering the oath to our firefighters shall be City Clerk Ashley Melnick.
Firefighters, please raise your right hand and repeat after me using your own name after I say aye. I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform all the duties incumbent upon me as firefighters for the City of Revere, according to the best of my abilities and understanding, agreeably to the rules and regulations of the Constitution and laws of the Commonwealth, So help me God. Congratulations, guys.
One at a time, just start pinning the badges. Okay, firefighter Giancarlo Pani, badge number 633, to be pinned by his father, Salvatore. Come on up, Sal.
Okay.
Firefighter Jason Hill, badge number 634, to be pinned by his father, Thomas. Firefighter Michael Mullen, badge number 635, to be pinned by his wife, Kimberly. Firefighter Phillip Pula, badge number 636, to be pinned by his father, Alessandro. Firefighter George Lavassiere, badge number 637, to be pinned by his sister, Jacqueline Schneider. Firefighter William Mcmillan, badge number 639, to be pinned by his wife, Frederica. Oh, wow, that's a bad one. I apologize. We're going to go right in order. So strike that last name. Had a senior moment. We have up next firefighter Joseph D'Ambrosio, badge number 638, to be pinned by his wife, Whitney.
I know that you're a stickler for for the order.
Firefighter William Mcmillan, badge number 639, to be pinned by his wife, Frederica. This time for real.
Really tight.
All right. Firefighter Joseph Hurd, badge number 640, to be pinned by his father-in-law, George Anzoni. There you go, Joe. Okay, in closing, I'd like to thank everyone for being here with us this afternoon. Special thanks to Mayor Brian Arrigo and his staff, Linda and Nick, for helping us prepare for the ceremony. A special thank you to our city clerk, Ashley Melnick, for administering the oaths. This concludes our ceremony. Now please join us for some light refreshments kindly provided by Mayor Brian Arrigo. Thank you.